This is going to be like a quick tutorial on getting background music separate from the VOD, so you can still play copyrighted music during your stream, but then won't save onto the VOD. Um, you might want to test it out, which music can be actually like heard through the Twitch's algorithm, because you might get a notification during your stream that you have copyrighted music on, which then you'll probably need to change the copyrighted music before you actually have some sort of strike or anything. Usually there's a notification warning that comes up. Go to here. It'll actually usually like pop up like right in here with your notifications. So it'll show like channel points, Chrome, but then it'll actually show. I don't know if I have it on mine, but it'll actually show. I don't know, it happened a long time ago, but it'll actually pop up with a notification, an activity saying that you have copyrighted music playing. So that's something you will have to take into point. But what I did is that I actually muted my desktop audio, so you just don't use like any kind of background music, or background audio that's just automatically pumping through your speakers. So you mute it, and you actually create, right click, actually you go to sources, add sources, and there's a new beta, application audio capture. And then, so for me, it'll look like this. So right now I don't have it selected on anything, but what will happen is you'll open up this, you'll go to like YouTube, and then you'll like click on like random video, and then what'll happen is you can actually now you should be able to now select properties, the video, so Mozilla Firefox, YouTube, and then it shows the video or the web browser you're streaming your music from. You can also use it for let's see, let's pop up VLC, and then you can also use, you have to back out for the refresh, properties. Now I can use the VLC, now since it's open. So this is the thing, is you have to like, so now it'll know, so if I close VLC, now it's going to say, oh, like it doesn't have, it'll still say VLC. So when you do open it again, it'll know, okay, VLC. But if you close your window, I don't think it'll actually remember the last window you had. So you might need to change that every time, or either change the web browser every time. But then you'll also need a separate audio. So I actually spelled game audio incorrectly. But you'll need to make a second one, a second beta audio. And then, but this one will specifically be for whatever game you're playing. So you're separating your streaming music and your gaming music. So there's going to be two separate channels. And then once that happens, you will see them here: game audio, background music that I've set them as. So you want to go to File, Settings, Audio or Output. And then, oh, it's not going to let me do it because I'm actually using it right now. But it'll say simple, and you want to go from simple to advanced. And once you go to advanced, then you can click on these and change streaming. And you want to click Twitch VOD track. And then you want to remove one and then put on two. I'm jumping ahead. You want to go back to the mixer, go to settings, little gears at the bottom, and then you'll actually want to remove your background music, remove it from track 2. So then everything else will come through track 2 to your VOD, but the background music. Close. So so now, ooh, that's loud on my end. properties. Village. But so now, if you stream, and well, actually, I'm going to do this as an example. Stream. I'm not streaming dispatch anymore. So I'm going to start streaming. Now it's going to repeat. So now I'm live. And my ads are all messed up again. It does that weird thing where it's like 15 seconds of ads. So now I'm going to stop streaming. Stop streaming. I'm going to turn Billy off. And then I'm going to go back to Twitch. Go to channel. Videos. Edit videos. And now, so this one, unpublished, 40 seconds, but it's not muted because you're not hearing Billie Eilish in the background. You're just hearing me because it's not going to the VOD, but you can still hear it in your main video. Cancel. So that actually worked, 100% worked. And once again, you have to make, for each one of your scenes, you'll have to copy and paste your background music and then your game audio. And the another annoying part is you'll have to change your game audio. Every time you change your game, you'll have to change the game audio. That's the only kind of shitty thing. So I guess I'm going to edit this a little bit, and then I'm going to upload it to my YouTube as unlisted, and then just forward this to in the Discord. But hopefully this helps, and then just shoot me any questions you need. Sorry, besides the point. But yeah, so that's kind of how you do it. All right, take care. Stop, hold on. There was actually one more step that I did not cover, and that's actually getting your alerts and commands to actually come through your stream. And in order to do that, is that they're linked to your OBS. In order to get you OBS to be selectable on your screen, you have to actually download an OBS beta patch. So you have to go to win-capture-audio, just search it. OBS will actually have it on their website and then forward you to the download page on GitHub. You can do this two ways. You can download the Capture Audio 2.2.3 beta setup. That will, if your OBS is in your program files in your C drive, so in your C drive, then it should automatically find it and then place it where it needs to go. Now, if you have OBS in a separate part or in a separate hard drive than your C drive, then you'll need to unzip it. So you download the zip file, click on it, and then you want to find your OBS file. So I'm going to middle mouse click, opens a new window, separate it, find my OBS. So program files, Rainfart right above Oculus, OBS Studios. And you'll notice there's data and there's plugins. And you go to plugins, 64-bit, plugins, 64-bit, and there's two extra files that you want to add to this folder. Don't add it to local, add it to this folder, the 64-bit. And then go back, and then I would go to, and you want to go back, go to data, plugins, data, plugins, audio capture. Notice down here it says audio capture, local. Now it's going to look the same on my screen because I've already done this, but you just copy, move it over, replace files if need to be. And then now you want to close, reopen your OBS, or close your OBS, reopen it, and then you'll notice you right click, sources. Now you have got application audio output capture. So it's not a beta anymore. It's actually a thing. So you go to that, and then this time I'm going to say this one's alerts. And now it's going to look a little different. But now you can actually change this to OBS. And then add. And now you've got alerts. Go to your settings. And now alerts can be recorded. So if we don't want background and we don't want desktop, well, desktop should be muted anyways. But we don't want the background, our background music. But now we can get alerts along with the rest of our game audio. And you notice that if you have Discord and you're talking with friends and you want that to be recorded, or at least put on stream, you also have to make a separate audio one for Discord. I noticed that I was actually playing with my friend and nobody could hear him. So it sounded like I was just talking to myself. So one extra thing if you're planning on playing with multiplayer and using Discord to communicate. But other than that, thank you. Take care.